Hey guys, it's Jolynn from JolynnK.com and welcome to day 3 of your new sales job. Yay! So excited for you. Hopefully you haven't found yourself so crazy and overwhelmed yet that you're wanting to jump ship, because they promise you're just getting started and you're fixing to go on a ride of a lifetime. If you haven't watched the first couple of days, go back and watch day 1 and day 2. I kind of explained what you should be doing and how to start organizing yourself. And today, day 3, is really about setting your goals and organizing yourself for success. Because I will tell you, you may look at salespeople and look at them from the outside and think we have a lot of fun, and we do. We have a lot of fun with our customers and a lot of fun with our jobs. However, there's a lot of work and a lot of background work that goes on before you get to see kind of what we do and what our magic is. So with that today, like I said, we're going to talk about our 30, 60, 90 plan and your goals during those 3 months. So your first couple of months in your new position is really about setting yourself up for success. And what? Sorry, random thought. I can't, in all my videos, I never have, this eye is always one that looks like I don't get any sleep, so, sorry, random thing, but, anyways, so back to your goals. This first 3 months of your position is really going to make sure that we get the foundation that you need to succeed. And this doesn't only go for just salespeople and outside salespeople. This goes for home businesses in general. So if you're a home business owner and you're just joining us, watch day 1 and day 2, because I think you'll get a lot of nuggets out of that as far as how to set yourself up and how to think about your business from here on out. But watch today especially, because we're going to be talking about goals and talking about the goals for the next 3 months. Hopefully you're actually starting at the beginning of a quarter and not like mid-quarter, and especially at the end of the year, mid-quarter, because that can be a little tricky sometimes. However, if you're watching this video and it's like October, November, just know that now you're going to start setting yourself up for next year. That's basically, the fourth quarter is 2 things. Fourth quarter is always going to be wrapping up the year, making sure the goals you set at the beginning of the year and the beginning of the quarter are met. Plus, you're also going to be setting yourself up for next year. And the seeds you plant now will reap rewards like crazy in the first quarter of next year. So just kind of know that. So don't put any planning for next year off until like December 31st, because you're doing yourself a huge disservice. So like I said, let's go back to the 30, 60, 90 plan. And like I said, the workbook that I'm putting together will be, I'll include a link in the comments here, and soon you'll be able to find it on the blog at JolynnK.com. Or you can make your own, one of the two. This one will have some goal sheets in there and kind of some daily mode of operation type of things, and your daily methods, and those some critical things that I think you might need. So you might want to go check that out over there. Like I said, your first 30 days are probably the most critical, just because, like I said, you're going through your first couple of accounts. You are making sure that you are getting yourself on the right foot, especially with your key accounts and your existing, because those 2 right now are going to be your bread and butter. Once you kind of establish yourself with both of your keys and your existing, then you can move on to your new and opportunity, because you'll know how to sell to those people, and you'll have a better grip of how to run your business. So, and like I said, if you're not really sure of the terminology I'm using, go back to the first couple of days, and and on the blog as well, because I've explained it on the blog. But let's now talk about your first 30 days and your goals for your first 30 days. When people write goals, I think when most everybody learned how to write goals, we almost kind of write it out as a wish. For some people, it's, I want to have $1 million someday. And, or I want to drive this fancy Lexus, or I will drive this fancy Lexus. Some of the things like that. And really the way you write goals is by using an acronym called SMART goals. and that is specific, measurable, attainable, has a timetable, and I missed my M. Sorry, and measurable. Sorry, SMART goals. So when you put your goals by SMART goals, you actually make a more efficient goal. So for example, kind of going back to the example of being a millionaire. If I just generally say I want to be a millionaire, that doesn't work. You're not giving yourself any time. You're just kind of putting it out there like it's like this unicorn that you'll never see. If you want to put it in a SMART goal perspective, it's going to be, I will have $1 million by August 13th, 2027. You know, something to that extent. You're putting yourself a time limit on there, and it's specific enough. And actually, let me go back because it's not that specific. If you put it, if you want to make it more specific, it'll be, I will have $1 million in my bank account that is liquid by, you know, August 13th, 2027. So you see kind of how you can start really dialing in your goals and making sure that there's actually some sort of method that needs to go with that. And we'll kind of get with some of those later. But you have to start kind of thinking, like I said, in the SMART goal way. And I'll have some of these, you know, I'll have the notes and stuff up on the blog. So just make sure you go over there if you don't have time to write this down. So once you kind of start writing out your goals, and I would suggest writing out 10 goals. And these can be anywhere from personal to you know, to professional. Because you're going to be doing a lot during these next 30 days, and you're going to be growing, and especially these next 90 days, you're really going to be growing, and it's going to be crazy, and you're going to love the way this is going to go. So once we get our goals set, then we need to start looking at our daily method of operation in order to reach those goals. So are you going to have to wake up a little bit earlier? Are you going to have to make more phone calls and get more leads and talk to more people and log in more stuff? You know, you've got to be able to write those down and keep yourself accountable for them. And if you need to, find an accountability partner. And I know that sounds kind of weird because you're in outside sales and this is supposed to be an alone thing, but I promise you, you know, get with your, you know, your sales manager. See if you can't have an accountability partner with them, because I'm sure they're going to have accountability over you. So you might as well just make it a two-way street with them and keep the communication open. So, like I said, once you get that and you get your daily method of operations, then you'll start seeing where things are going to go a little bit smoothly, and then you don't have the crazy, like, you're not acting busy, because any salesperson can make themselves look busy. They may not be productive, but they can make themselves look busy. So you want to make sure that you're always productive. So whenever you do make this daily method of operation, follow it as much as you can and make the tweaks as you go, because by the end of the 90 days, you're pretty much going to have a really good sense of what you need to be doing daily in order to reach your goals in your organization. So again, I'm going to write more about this on the blog, so pop on over to joelnk.com, see the blog for today. Like I said, I'll have the 30, 60, and 90 sheet, you know, available to download here shortly. I'll put the link in the comments. Hope you got some good value out of this. I hope this is kind of making sense and it's making your new sales life a little bit easier to do. And again, like I said, this is for new home business owners too. Well, home business, traditional business, if you are in a business and you do not have, like, especially in your first couple months, if you do not have a 30, 60, 90 plan with some goals and a daily method of operation, you, my friend, are losing, period. Because you're not keeping yourself accountable and you're not letting yourself see the potential that you have. So, and like I said, we'll talk more about goals a little bit deeper and kind of how to write some of this stuff out. Like I said, visit me over at the blog. Hope you got some good value out of this. Like, share, and comment. I'd love to hear everything. Sorry where I'm at today. My husband's gun safe is behind me. So, but anyways, hope y'all have a really good day, and I'll talk to y'all later.